I'm finding the equation of the line tangent to the graph of y equals that at the point x equals -1. So I'm going to start off, I'm doing point slope form. That's always true anytime I write the equation of a tangent line. I know that my x is -1, so that's going to be +1. If I want to find my y value, I'm going to plug into my y equation. So it's going to be y equals 3 minus the integration from -1 to -1 e to the negative t cubed dt. Well, what is the integration of this thing from -1 to -1 going to be? That's 0. So y equals 3, which would help me, but not really, because all those multiple choice answers have x plus 1 and a y minus 3. I know it's not, well, I guess the slope could be 0, but it didn't really help me a whole lot. The thing I need is the slope. So in other words, the thing that I really want to do with this equation is I need to find the derivative. I need to find y prime. So I'm taking the derivative of this guy. What is the derivative of 3 going to be? Nothing. So that goes away. I've got a minus sign. A lot of students have forgotten that minus sign. Minus, and then I'm taking the derivative of this integral. To take the derivative of an integral, if x is in my exponent, I'm going to plug that x, or my exponent, I always say that, upper bound. If x is in my upper bound, I can plug that in, negative, and so now it's e to the negative x cubed, and then I would have to multiply by the derivative of what I plugged in, but it was x, so it didn't matter. That is what y prime is. My job now is to find y prime at -1. Or in other words, I'm going to plug -1 in. So it's negative e to the minus -1 cubed. What's -1 cubed going to get me? -1, and then it's still negative. Negative would be a positive. And so my answer here, what is y prime at -1 going to be? It's going to be e, negative, because I had that negative sign out in front, negative e. So that is my equation, which matches with B. Any other questions on that second page?